Hi, everybody. Welcome back. As always, thank you for being here and supporting me and the channel. I spoke to my brother this morning, and my mom is a little better, and he could, at the very least, have a type of conversation with her last night. Her blood levels are picking up, and she is far more aware of her surroundings, but still in ICU. Okay, among all the drama and vitriol, both personally and in the media, the Harkles, or at least one of them, gave me a good laugh. I made a post on Instagram, and as usual, it resulted in a back and forth in the comments section. So one person said she wonders what serious or deadly ailment Meghan is going to come up with to try and outdo Catherine. And I responded saying that I would not be surprised. Well, maybe an hour or two or three later, I saw that a spokesperson for the Sussexes, whom we all know is 99% of the time Meghan herself, said that Meghan could not attend the aviation award thing as one of the children had taken ill. Honestly, she is becoming diabolical. She could have said she had a previous engagement or was washing her hair, but no, the king is going for medical procedure, and Catherine is obviously not well at all. So someone in their household just had to be sick. Besides, I thought Doria was living with him now. So if one of the kiddies had a common cold or childhood illness, I'm sure Doria and the nanny could have handled it. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately for old Meg's a daisy, no one seemed to be too interested in her tale of woe or chickenpox. So she will have to come up with something bigger and better. And I have a feeling that she will. Rumors of issues in the marriage persist. So maybe we'll soon learn more about that, knowing what I suspect will come out soon. I don't think Mexi will have to try very hard to trump anyone. The only difference being that our love and respect for Catherine will remain, whereas I think we are soon going to become even more flabbergasted and fed up with the Harkles. Guys, Lady C had been promising something big for spring, and I truly do not know whether we have the same notion or suspicions, but if it is what I suspect it is, then yes. Sayonara, goodbye, Migsy. Whatever shall we do without you? Anyway, I know what I will do without Migsy, but I'm starting to wonder what big or bigger media outlets will do without her. Really, guys, I was a huge fan of GB News, for instance, but lately, with headlines like Prince Harry urged to return to UK as financial situation worsens. I mean, really? No, I'm not so much of a fan anymore. I honestly feel like I live in an alternate universe when I listen to some of the reporters and discussions. Do these guys have memory lapses? You know, I sometimes feel like making a collage of Meghan and Harry talking, accusing the royal family and British media and Britain of racism. Harry talking about how London triggers him, how he does not like England much, how America is now his new home, even though the First Amendment is bonkers, according to him. Really, I just listened to Michael Cole and to interviewers, and I just shook my head. Yes, we remember little Harry with his finger puppet and on his mommy's lap. But you know what, Mr. Cole? Most serial killers also made finger puppets in kindergarten and sat on their mommy's laps. That does not mean they should be allowed to run rampant and do what they like. The female interviewer even said that she feels sorry for Harry because although he now dropped the libel case, he still has so many others. Well, whose fault is that? Nobody is suing Harry. Harry is suing everybody and their auntie. Honestly, folks, I think everybody is now grabbing at straws, scrambling for things to talk about. I think Harry dropped the libel case because either he had no evidence of libel and loss, or there was something he did not want to come out. Nobody just willingly hands over $750,000. I mean, if Harry is that giving and willing to throw money away, he can have some of it coming my way. I needed more than his expensive lawyers and the newspapers' lawyers. But some of these self appointed royal reporters too thick to see that? Or are they just pretending to be holier than thou so they are still around for the next scandal? I don't know. Anyway, I hear that some are also saying that Meghan was not invited, told not to come to the aviation award thingamajig. But I asked an ex reporter, and although he does not have a direct line of information to such events in the United States, he says it is highly, highly unlikely. Due to the nature of the event and what it represents, they would have invited the couple regardless of what they thought of Meghan or how they felt about her. Decorum and basic manners would have dictated that they invite them as a couple. He says it is more likely that there was something about the event Meghan did not like. Maybe they said no to her personal photographer or something like that, and she decided not to go. Anyway, he says if he hears something, he will let me know. But he does not think it is something even American journalists care much about lately. There are far more interesting and far more serious things happening at the moment. So it is likely already yesterday's news and forgotten. Okay, guys, I'll be home all of next week except for Wednesday. So I'll be doing a bit more research and get in touch with my old contacts, etc. Because my email and DMs had been ominously quiet in terms of the Harkles in particular lately. So until then, please take good care of yourself until we meet on the next one. Bye.